Ladies and gentlemen, this first entertainer for you is a favorite at the Magic Castle, and you might have seen him on a television series called Masters of Illusion. Please welcome the magic of Lou Serrano.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So just out of curiosity, how many people here have never seen me before? Raise your hand if you've never seen me before. How do you know it's me? No idea. So let me introduce myself. I'm Lou Serrano. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, where I still reside with my lovely wife, Dee Dee, my 15-year-old dog, and my 32-year-old bird. But I have the honor and the privilege of traveling all over the world, entertaining people from all walks of life. But tonight, I'm excited about being here at Marvyn's Magic Theater and sharing this time with all of you. So you guys ready to have an amazing time? All right, so let's get started.
Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world, and a whole world for me. Dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Thank you. So, how many people here believe in ESP, clairvoyance, mind reading, that type of thing? Anybody believe in ESP? Oh, a few people. This is going to be fun. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's see. What is your name? I'll be at the end here. Right here. Hi, Marcella. Sorry to wake you up. I apologize for that. Marcella, have we ever met before? No. No, you seem happy about that, Marcella. So, Marcella, in a moment, I'll have you write down 3 things on this piece of paper, but you're not going to write anything until I ask you, okay? When you're done, you're going to fold this up into a little packet, and I'm going to write my name on one side of the packet so that it says Lou and Marcella. I'd like you to write your name on the other side of the packet, please. Just your first name, thank you. And then hold on to the pen, and I'll take the packet from you. So it says Marcella on one side, it says Lou on the other side. In a moment, you're going to write down 3 things. When you're done, you're going to fold this up into a little packet so our names are on the outside of this, okay? Now, I don't want to see what you're writing, but you can share it with people around you if you like, but don't write anything until I ask you, okay, Marcella? Marcella, the very first thing I'd like you to do is I want you to imagine that you're in your home, you're inside your home, looking at your front door. You take a step to your front door, you put your hand on the knob, you open it up, and you see something outside. What is the very first thing you see outside your front door? Write it down on line number 1, please. The very first thing you see outside your front door. Got it? Yeah. Secondly, let's make this really simple. Think of a vegetable. And the very first vegetable that pops into your mind, write that down on line number 2, please. The very first vegetable that pops into your mind, line number 2. Lastly, wow, what was that? She's in shock. It's like, yes, what kind of vegetable did she write down, right? I know, I'm really curious. I'd like you to think of a number, Marcella, between, let's say, 25 and 90. A number between 25 and 90. Write that down on line number 3. Whole numbers, please. No fractions or decimal points. A number between 25 and 90. You can share with some of the people around you if you want. And then when you're done, fold it up into a packet so our names are on the outside, okay? Yeah. I'll take that pen from you first because that's how I got it. Thank you very much, Marcella. I appreciate that. All right. Too late, too late. Now here we go, here we go. I'd like you to cup your hands together like this, Marcella. Just like this. Perfect. There we go. Square to this into pieces. Here we go. It's okay. It's in your mind. You got it all down.
I got it all down.
Yeah, you got it. And you can relax, Marcella. You can relax. The reason I had you write it all down is because in the process of writing it all down, it solidifies those images in your mind. And as they delve into your mind, I should get closer and closer to whatever it is that you were thinking of. Because the very first thing you had to do is you had to imagine that you were in your home, looking at your front door. You opened up your front door and you saw something outside. I'm going to say that when you opened up your front door, you saw a tree. Marcella, for the very first time, what did you see outside your front door? A bike. Close. To see you get closer, it's a bike. Was the bike like underneath the tree? Is that what it was? We're just warming up, Marcel. We're just warming up, okay? We're just trying to form a connect. Tell me a little something about you, so I appreciate that. I then asked you to think of a vegetable, and most people would think of a carrot, but not you. I'm going to see that when I asked you to think of a vegetable, you immediately thought of broccoli.
Absolutely.
Here we go. We're starting to form a connection, right? The last thing you had to do is had to imagine or think of a number between 25 and 90. You have the number on your mind. Focus on that number, please. A number between 25 and 90. And I think I got it. Marcella, does that make any sense to you whatsoever? Nope, I was afraid of that. What number were you thinking of? What was your number? 43. Check this out, Marcella. 43. Look at that. There's a 4 there. There's a 3 there. 43. How did I know? How did I know? This won't make any sense unless we add it all up. We're going to start by going down. We have 23 plus 11, which is 34, plus 5 is 39, plus 4, that's 43. 1 and 8 is 9, and 10 is 19, and 24, that's 43. 12 and 22 is 34, plus 3 is 37, plus 6, 43. 7 and 2 is 9, and 9 is 18, and 25, 43. That Marcella was really thinking of. But I've got more. We're going to go across. 23 and 1 is 24, plus 12 plus 7, that's 43. 11 and 8 is 19, and 2 is 21, 22, 43. 5 and 10 is 15, and 3 is 18, and 25, 43. 4 and 24, and 6 and 9, 43 is another that Marcella was really thinking of. Thank you. But I have more. We're going to do diagonals. We have 23 and 8 is 31, and 3 is 34 plus 9, 43. 7 and 22 and 10 and 4, that's 43. We'll do the 4 corners. 23 and 7 and 9 and 4, 43. The 4 inside squares. 8 and 10 is 18, and 3 is 21, and 22, 43. And if that's not enough, which apparently it isn't, I have more. We're going to do the 4 squares in each one corner. So these way. We have 23 and 1 and 8, 11, 43, 12 and 7 and 2 and 22, 43, 3 and 6 and 9 and 25, 43, 10 and 5 and 4 and 24, 43, the number that Marcella was really thinking of. My God, by the way, Marcella, those little pieces of paper, souvenir from me to you. I know. You come to a show, you go with gifts. How lucky are you? All right. You know, when I was 10 years old, my mom, she gave me a book. It was a biography on Harry Houdini. And Houdini was obviously a very famous escape artist, but there was one other thing that he was known for that most people don't realize. About 100 years ago, there was a movement called the spiritualist movement, where people would have seances in an attempt to connect with the spirits that had passed. Often these seances are held in somebody's home, maybe a space such as this. People would gather around the table. On the table, there might be a little bell. With everybody holding hands around the table, the spiritualist would lay your hands on the tablecloth and the bell would ring. Or maybe there was a lit candle, and even though all the windows were closed and there was no breeze, the candle would be blown out. Now, the late great Harry Houdini basically spent his life on a mission debunking these types of charlatans. Now, a while ago, I was in New Orleans, and I was in an antique shop, and I came across this table. And something about it just drew me to it. I just had to have it, so I took it home. Upon cleaning it, I realized that there was an inscription. The inscription said, Sister Sarah, spiritualist and guide. So who do you believe? Harry Houdini or Sister Sarah? I'll let all of you decide.